People will come up to me on the street and ask me to leave that on their friend's voicemail. So I'm like, sure, no problem. You're such a liar, Camille.
What? You're such a liar, Camille.
I was like, well, she was lying. Why is that? Why do people think this is so amazing? To this day, I'm like, I don't get it, but okay. I know they love it. The people like have coffee cups with that on their like, t-shirts. It makes me laugh. I actually have it on a dish towel in my kitchen that someone sent me, and Camille was coming over to my house, and I was like, oh, maybe I should hide this dish towel.
Can we do splits in that dress?
I'm trying. You know, it was my party trick. Unfortunately, it's no longer a trick. I've had to come up with some new material. You know, I always say I'm never doing it again because some people tweet or whatever and say, I don't ever want to see you do the splits again. And people are like, you have to do your splits. I'm like, oh my gosh. Okay, so it's not that, you know, like, oh my God, I think it's so cool that I'm doing the splits. It's not that, guys. It's that I'm scared if I don't use it, I'll lose it. So if I stop doing the splits, what if I just can't do it one day?
I would kill for you to do it right now.
Oh, I'm sure you would. Yeah.
I love it.
I will say, though, being in a friendship with you is like playing chess with Bobby Fischer.
The most accurate thing I've ever said. How accurate is that? That, you know, being friends with Lisa Vanderpump is like playing chess with Bobby Fischer. That's the truth. It was, guess what? It was a compliment, darling. Oh my gosh. So many people have asked me about running away in Amsterdam, and it really does sum up who I am in a nutshell. Since I'm a little girl, when there's confrontations or something scares me, I run and I hide. And in that moment, I was a little girl, honestly. I became afraid, and I don't know. I just took off. I don't even know what the thought process was. I saw them stand up, I got scared, I flee. You know, what can I tell you? What was so fun about that scene in Provence was that I was really doing that for the crew. We were like almost wrapping up towards the end, and I was teasing one of our producers who used to be one of the audio guys. And I was like, oh, you used to walk like this, but now you walk like that. So I started imitating the crew. And then it went on to the cast, and they were all laughing. And we'd had, I don't know how much wine at that point, at this wine tasting. You get me going, and then I hear the crew laughing, then that really fuels my fire. So I was like, okay, I'm entertaining the crew, they're all laughing, let's keep going. And by the way, I have no room to talk because my walk is just as bad as Teddy's. Different, but really bad. There's no turning back.
Goodbye, Kyle.
Once again, thank you, Ken Todd, for that line, because I will be walking down the street in New York City and people will like yell out of their taxi, goodbye, Kyle!
You're not hanging out my husband and touching him like that. You want to get a Manolo in your eyeball?
It was the white party, and she was a party crasher dancing with my husband, and he was too like shy or trying to be nice and not saying anything to her while he was dancing with our daughter. And I was like, I will actually kill you. And I will stick a Manolo in your eyeball. Get out of my house. That was the best satisfaction, let me tell you, walking her out. And I waited till she got to the end of the street.